Daily God's Promise Day 8 Jeremiah chapter 39 verse 17 I will deliver you in that day, says the Lord, and you shall not be given into the hand of the men of whom you are afraid. But I will deliver you in that day, says the Lord. This was God's personal word to Ebed-Melech, an Ethiopian servant in the royal palace who had defended Jeremiah. Though not a prophet or king, God saw his faith and courage, and made him a promise. God says, "On the day of judgment, the day of fear, the day of destruction, I will deliver you." When the world shakes, God singles out the faithful. You shall not be given into the hand of the men of whom you are afraid. God acknowledges that fear is real, but promises that fear will not have the final say. What you fear will not be your future. God's protection is not limited by political powers, human threats, or evil plans. The enemy may have intentions, but God has the final authority. He didn't just say, "Don't be afraid," he said, "You will not be handed over." In Genesis chapter 50 verse 20, Joseph tells his brothers, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." In Exodus chapter 14 verse 13, Moses says, "Do not be afraid. The Lord will fight for you." In Psalm chapter 34 verse 19, it says, "Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivers him out of them all." In Isaiah chapter 43 verse 2, God promises that when we pass through the waters, he will be with us. In 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 18, Paul says, "The Lord will deliver me from every evil work and preserve me for his heavenly kingdom." In Revelation chapter 3 verse 10, Jesus promises to keep his people from the hour of trial that comes upon the whole earth. This promise is for the believer who feels outnumbered, overlooked, or vulnerable. It reminds us that God defends those who fear him, even in the middle of chaos. For today's church, this is reassurance that faithfulness is never forgotten. For this generation, often targeted by fear, culture, and confusion, this is strength for the soul. You may feel surrounded, but you are seen by God. You may feel afraid, but you will not be given over to what you fear, because God is your deliverer, and he's already committed to your rescue. God bless you and give you grace after grace.